Hey everybody, it's Joe. I just wanted to let you all know that we started doing this and Twitch had a problem, so we missed the very beginning of this race, about the first, I don't know, the first 20 minutes probably, but it was a really fun thing to do, and I think people who did tune in and catch the end of it did enjoy it, so I wanted to put it up here on YouTube to sort of have it here for posterity. So apologies for the missing segment. You can blame Twitch for that, but here's where we pick up, and this is a 2v2 Super Mario 3 race. It's myself and Kurt versus Eric and Mike, with Anthony as the sort of wild card. So enjoy.
Yeah, you could have Discord. Looks like it might be working now. Yep, we're good. We're back. I don't know what was wrong. The stream died for a minute. Maybe it might have been on Twitch's end, actually. It's hard to say. Anyway, we're back.
If we can somehow not make this Joe's fault, I think he'd probably be all right with that.
It's definitely Joe's fault.
Yeah, probably my fault. No, wait. Anthony's fault.
I don't think it's any of
It's
our
my
fault.
fault.
I think it's
Anthony, come on.
I think it's a Twitch problem. That's
I
what
just
I'm
think
gonna
you
blame.
guys wanted it bad enough.
All right. Oh,
All right.
I get to go twice because I finished the world.
That's bullshit. Well, hang on a second. They're not playing yet, so
No.
Yeah, you're cheating now.
go back to the start thing. Come on.
It's-
And you have to wait for them to press A.
All right.
You pressed A.
You guys ready?
There,
I think
waited
we
for them
have
to start their
established
level
that Joe
before I
has a
did
much
anything.
larger handicap than Mike does.
Why is my
Well,
Joey?
oh, did you? 'Cause you
Oh,
died.
there you go. I died.
There, Mike just died.
Yeah.
Mike's died twice.
I don't
haven't
think
died
that's
yet.
not. I think that doesn't make
No,
my
Anthony died on my
statement
turn.
any
Yeah, you
less
died
true.
twice.
It does not count the same.
Doesn't it, Mike? Doesn't it?
It does not.
Aren't the blocks that jump supposed to be not shiny?
So, Mike, where I died here,
In the NES
Mike?
version, I'm almost positive the blocks that jump are not
Where
shiny.
you died in Joe's level there?
He
I
didn't
think
die.
that's true.
I think you're right, actually.
I'm pretty sure. I'm right.
Anthony
Like-
didn't die. He fought the Hammer Brother.
No. So where I died when you playing on yours, Kurt did the exact same thing the exact same way. He ran and leapt.
Well, heedless of the consequences.
It's because Kurt, like me, knows that it's a sweet shortcut to bounce off that turtle.
If you get it.
Except we haven't played this in so long that
that our timing is off.
yeah. Like I know.
And look at the cool snake that you get.
Something
because
tells
this
me
is
I'm supposed
the
to throw
Super
caution to the
Mario
wind and go that
All-Stars
way.
version of the game.
Yeah, he's got like
It's got
a
the cool
sort of
snake from
triclide
Mario 2.
looking snake.
It's not a triclide, it's just the regular
The
snake.
snake
from Mario
that's
2.
in the pipe.
Just get out of there before you
What
get
is it
swallowed.
in regular
Hey, man.
Mario 3?
One of us
He's a
hasn't
spider,
died yet,
I think,
so.
isn't he? In the NES version.
Well, there is a spider.
All right,
I'm not sure if
is
it's
it
that one or
Anthony's
not.
turn?
don't know.
Is it? We both went twice, right? You did the castle, and then you
Oh, shit.
died.
Well, that was one
Oh, that
turn
was
because
one
it,
turn. All right. Well, who go? Oh, you give up.
I think it's Anthony's turn.
Yes, I
Sweet.
think so.
How do I play this?
That actually worked out, Kurt.
Yeah, it did. I was not expecting
broken
that to be a
again?
thing.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
There's a mushroom there. Good.
So I
What
guess
is it?
since the stream was being weird, we should explain what's going on again for anybody who might.
It's a race. It's a chase.
Oh,
Hurry up and advance in Mario 3.
God damn.
Hurry up and feed their face.
Jump directly into the Koopa Land.
that one didn't go so
Okay, that's what I did.
I know. I noticed.
What happened?
well. I bought you some time. I died.
Kurt jumped directly into Lemmy.
Yeah.
So Kurt and I are playing on a Super Nintendo.
Like you
Mike and
jumping
Eric are
rabbit.
playing on an emulator. We're racing
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. 3, the All Stars version, and
It's
Anthony
like
is
jumping in
the
Mega Man.
is the wild card,
The
taking
wild
every
card.
fifth turn.
Because that makes sense in some sort of way.
Yeah, don't worry about math.
There's 5 of us, and there's only 4 ways to do this. So. Ah. No, I think the screen might be.
He's the
broken.
king who's talking, right? So
Yeah, it's actually the king who's talking.
Yeah, it turns out everybody from that
Oh,
game
no.
sounds like
Yeah.
that
Why
except
can't I
Princess
jump
Dunstan.
out of here?
hold up.
I don't want it bad enough.
Maybe that's fine. I'm gonna die.
You don't need to die.
I'm gonna die.
Just walk. Just huff it, man. This isn't Sonic. You can take your time.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go
is
slow
a
as
race.
you want.
It's a race.
That's a
I mean,
race,
gotta go
dude.
faster than them, but
Yeah, see now playing the Cuphead video from earlier.
Mike, they're catching up to you guys.
Ah, not anymore.
thanks for saying that out loud.
I guess it's working. It's just not working on my phone.
All right, can you
I
put our
couldn't
game
get
back on the
I
screen?
couldn't get either the Twitch app or
Twitch kind of sucks
the-
balls on phones, I think.
or the yeah.
Twitch
It really
sucks
does.
balls in general. It's
Yeah.
shit. I hate it. It's really sucks that it's the thing that
De
everybody
facto
uses.
streaming
Because,
Like, you can stream on YouTube now. You
Are
guys
you-
know that,
wait,
right?
yeah,
Are
YouTube
you
isn't
talking
much
about
better.
Twitch or Twitter?
Twitch.
Both.
Twitter also
Well,
sucks.
it's a little from column A, a little from column B.
So how are you enjoying not having Twitter on your phone, Anthony?
So much.
Same.
What's up with the
It's
swamp?
wonderful.
It has some sort of weird like necklace on its head.
Yeah, he's got a weird horn.
I can't really explain that to you.
Mike, there have been like two
It's got a
situations
gold chain. There have been two situations.
where I'm like, man, I have like 5 to 10 minutes where I have to sit here and just kill time, and I really wish I could access
Be
that
on
on my
Twitter.
phone.
Well, the
But
fact
that's
of the
the-
matter is you can, right?
But like, I don't find myself
wanna
wasting
use my
other
Twitter
time
account?
where I could be doing something else.
Do you want to use my Twitter account?
No.
I mean, you can if you want to. I don't have Twitter on my phone either, but you can use the browser.
No, all I'm saying is, it used to be like if I'm waiting in line or something,
Yeah.
it's like that's a great way to kill
Damn
in
it.
5
Yeah,
minutes.
right.
I got boom boomed.
But
But
Boom,
now it's
boom,
like, let me
boom, I
take
wanna
5
go to
minutes
my
and then
room.
feel bad about everything.
Oh man,
Well,
and
it's
then my turn
also-
is the fucking Hammer Brother.
That's
It's
the
also
kind of stuff
like-
that happens when you
Damn
play
it.
2 player
Jesus.
Mario 3.
Does that make it Anthony's turn?
Yeah, I think
Oh
it
man,
is.
this one I might die here too.
You could
But
use
it's
it.
also
No,
like-
no,
Wait,
no.
wait.
Oh
Did
shit!
he play for me last
I
time?
still
or
got
did
it.
he play for you
Ugh.
guys?
I played
Get a
Luigi
music
last time.
box.
Yeah.
That puts the Hammer Brothers to sleep, right?
Yeah,
It does. The
Yeah,
most
the problem
useless,
is we
useless
switched.
item in the game.
back and forth.
Because
Well,
you
not
always
if-
want to beat them.
Part of what makes it
Yeah.
confusing was that
They usually have good items, like
Yeah,
the Hammer Brothers.
They have
suit.
like clouds and P-wings and shit.
Isn't that where you get the Hammer Brothers suit too from one of the Hammer Brothers?
I don't think so. I was trying to go through this.
There's only like, well, recently I saw that there's only like 4 or 5
I
Hammer
think you're
Brothers
up on my
suits in the
thing
whole
next.
game.
There are very few.
So,
And like the first one you can get, I think, is in World 5 or something like that.
what's
Yeah.
that?
Hammer Brothers suits.
Yeah,
Oh, there
they're
might be
pretty
the
rare.
one that you can get in the desert.
They're not Karibo's shoe rare, but they're pretty fucking rare.
Man.
Karibo's shoe is only in 1 level.
Yeah.
That's the other nice thing
One of
about
the
this
greatest
version of the game
powers.
is that if you want to treat yourself, you can build up an inventory full of cool shit,
That's
and then
fast.
save the game, then go
That was
back to any
fast.
world
Good.
and
Yeah,
use like a
so-
Hammer Brothers suit in World
Yeah, I
1.
liked that.
I died on that level when I played for them.
Well, you learned your lesson apparently.
Oh no!
No, Mike just walked into some
All right, I think
spikes.
this is an Anthony turn.
Well, what? No, he. Which one did he? He died on one,
I
right?
died on level 1.
And then.
And then you beat it.
Oh, I beat it. All right, yeah, you're right. All right, beat this fortress.
Oh no, they caught up to us.
Yeah, they're gonna
Ah,
pass us.
God
Oh, not yet.
Those are bad, they kill
Do they?
you. Yeah.
Well, we had to do
Okay.
the Hammer Brother.
Good to know.
And also, I had to check
hot
the
tip.
screen.
Yeah.
Don't jump into the dry
Don't
bones.
jump into the
That's
dry
okay. We're
bones,
giving the
yeah.
folks a show. That's what
I was
matters.
trying to pull it back and I did it slightly too late.
So I remember the first time I played this game because my parents were on vacation in Europe,
Okay.
and I was at my grandparents' house, and I went.
Wait.
They took me to the video store,
Uh huh.
and the video store had
No,
a copy
oof.
in, and I rented it.
Do you
and I
need me to
played
turn that a little bit more?
Quite a
this
bit
way?
of it.
No,
at
it's
my-
okay.
at my- so I have this like memory of like sitting, you know,
Right,
cross-legged
just, like,
on my
marathoning.
grandparents' floor, like playing, and being
Going,
super
"This is
impressed.
Also, I have a-
yeah, about everything, like the
I have a
raccoon
feeling that
tail and
Anthony
these
is going to get
ghosts,
worse as
like-
this goes
Yeah.
on because he is trading back and forth between
Two different systems.
two different systems and two
Yep.
totally different controllers. So
Yep.
So Joe, when I first played this game, the rental place that I got it from had the Japanese version.
with a honeybee
What's a honeybee?
converter.
Yeah, yeah. And so we were just like, holy shit, and it was pretty great.
nicely done.
I guess Anthony's the bringer at this point, and we're just all bringing him
It's
down.
Anthony's world. We're just living in it.
All right, this is a really close game
I
right
don't
now.
think you understand how much I like this game.
So I'll have to say, I think part of it is that the race thing is in my mind, so I'm trying to go really fast.
Good.
Gotta go
And that is
fast.
fucking
Oh, so now you're making excuses.
I'm saying
No, this is
We got
one
the
of
card. We got
ones.
the memory game.
Yeah,
Which
so,
I-
so do we. So it's
Yeah, but this isn't one of the
Can you
good
skip
ones.
it, or
No,
do
you
you have
gotta
to
do
do
it.
it? If
You
you
gotta
touch
do
it,
it.
you have to do it.
We mean you gotta do it. It's great.
you got to get it wrong, dude.
But
in a
we're
race.
racing, so
Well,
like
I
you
don't
don't
race, get it
really
wrong,
need
yeah.
to.
Blow
Items
it on
are good
purpose.
because they make you win.
That pipe takes you back to the. Takes you back.
Oh,
you
that
back to
takes
the
me
Toad
back,
House,
eh?
right?
Oh,
That takes you back.
Uh,
Takes you
maybe
back.
one.
Takes you back. Go
yeah,
to
yeah,
World
I,
3.
I wanted to see the rest
Oh.
of the level.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna go in it
All right, keep putting those L's on the map.
Trying.
because that was the part I did not
Oh,
remember.
Hmm.
You just like grazed that Koopa's nose, but not
Hey, my
enough.
first
You just
leaf.
like got a sniff.
I haven't
of
been
Luigi.
bothering getting things. Is
I
there
mean-
a star
It's a
on
race.
these blocks?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. The weird way that you somersault when you're invincible is another thing I don't like in this game.
I love that.
You do
That's
that
in that's in
Mario
the NES
free,
version.
Yeah.
That
Or
is
you're saying you
in
don't like it in general.
I don't like it.
It's
I
super
love
dope.
it.
Oh my
Mario becomes a Contra character for like
Well,
a second, and,
yeah.
and it's awesome.
This is weird because you were both Luigi in almost the same spot in the same
Yeah.
level, but one was big and one was small.
I'm big Luigi.
This when I was a kid, this blew
This
my
is the
mind.
best part of the
pyramid here.
Yeah,
this is
same.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite parts. Of
I
this
still
game.
think that is one of the coolest things in video games. Like,
Pyramid stage?
No, just this one bit
This
where
is
you
the
kick
part
the
where you
shell at the
kick
end.
the
Where you
shell in?
kick the shell and it breaks
Just
all the
goes
blocks.
Bananas, yeah.
It's a good thing I got that leaf.
Yeah.
Labville says, "Hey, the stream's working again." Yeah, we're sorry. I
Hooray.
don't know what. I think it might have been a problem on Twitch's end because
We
We're
choose
certainly
to
gonna
believe
blame
it was Twitch's
Twitch.
fault.
according to our hardware, we were
Alright.
still streaming.
I clearly cannot finish a
So,
level without a power.
It seems like every year, like the thing that I'm most likely to want to like cut out and make into a video is the thing that gets totally fucked up.
Of course.
Yeah.
well,
What was it last year?
Last year was all the weird games Coffee found for us.
Oh
A lot of
Remember
that
how
survives.
everybody was cracking
All
up
those
and
wacky
dying and
pitch
having a great
games.
time,
Uh-oh,
and
yes.
then
like half of that survived, didn't it?
no, it's all gone.
It's all
Really?
gone.
Uh-oh.
What?
That's too bad.
We have to do
Angry
the
Sun time.
This level's easy.
You can kill
I
the sun
know.
too. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't stay
Yeah,
dead.
but that takes too long.
Yeah, that's
This is a
what I
race,
said.
Joe.
That's true.
Shut up, Dick.
I
There
mean,
we
he's
go.
not even that angry right now. Right now, he's pissed.
Yeah.
Ugh, I forgot how many times these circles went.
I don't remember which is World 4 and which is World 5.
I haven't,
level
this is
4
the
and
Mario
level
game that I've
5
played
in
the
this one.
least in the last year because
Which
my
is
son doesn't
level
like it as
4
much.
and level 5
Yeah.
in this world.
'Cause-
You mean?
yeah, because you can
Not
go
even my
both
fault.
directions. Will get you to.
He
So
loved
Anthony's
Mario
up
1.
after me.
I played a ton of
Yes.
Mario Maker levels in this aesthetic because it's my
Mhm.
favorite Mario
Yeah.
aesthetic.
Yes. I did the same.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know. Which one do we want to do? 4 or 5?
Most of
Doesn't matter, buddy. I think 4 is longer.
That's what I was just saying. That I don't remember which is which.
Ugh!
Well, one of them is clearly the
I should have taken
the
the
cave
right
level. You can see that it's like underground by the way the map looks. And I think the cave level's longer. This would be a good level to start with a star.
one. Chain chomps are much more frightening in this game than. Oh no!
The-
Come back!
almost
my
any
friend.
other games.
They look. I mean, they look really evil in this game in a way that they don't in the.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
That's
What?
some
How did I
bullshit.
take a hit there?
I was just wondering the same thing.
Is this a? Are you playing for them now, Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this might be your turn on our game too, but it'll have to wait till the next time one of us is free.
This content
Do I
will
get a
help you on your
item
way.
here? Is it? Oh no, this is just a secret. I think.
You just actually don't use the P-wing. Kurt should use the P-wing.
It's Anthony, man. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, he's the.
You can.
You can.
Fuck off, Chain Chomp. It's my world now, son.
Which world? Which did you go 4 or 5?
I did 5. I think that's
Oh,
probably
time for the
one
pyramid.
Nicely
I
done
probably
there,
shouldn't tell you
Anthony.
that, but
Or you
I hope
say
that fucking Hammer
you don't
Brother
know
moves
how
out of the
much
way.
you love this game.
Just star him. It'll take like 2 seconds.
I know, but I don't want to do that because it's boring. I've already done it 3 times, or 2 times. That would be my 3rd time.
Oh,
Nope. No.
I'm really tearing it up here. I had,
Man,
a good, I had a
Mike, you were
good World
talking
War
shit
One.
before we started.
Why did I do
It's 'cause
this?
It's fun to talk shit.
What have I done?
I
As
don't
soon as you're
know.
done,
You got this.
All right, I'm just.
Yeah.
Gonna
all right. You get my
Dramatic,
next. You get
uh,
my next life, Anthony. Make better use of it than I have been.
You're gonna have to take on the castle, hopefully, if all goes well.
Well, he gets to
here.
do what he wants, right?
I do what I want.
Also, I don't like one of the things I don't like about this is see how it's got these weird backgrounds on
Yeah.
the NES version. It's all just the star
just black,
background.
isn't
It's
it?
just black.
I think it's stars, isn't it? Like little.
Yeah, there's like a pattern, and sometimes that gives you away where hidden blocks are because they change the colors of the stars.
Yeah, but I also just don't. I don't really like. Did that break that block? No, it didn't. Fuck.
Blocks don't break if they're not on the screen.
Here, Buzzy Beetle. Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
And if
No
you're
time for that,
feeling
Joe.
if you're feeling saucy, you can always do the thing where if you kick it from one tile away, it comes
No,
through
'cause
you
isn't
without
this,
hitting
the,
you.
this is like isn't this the
Yeah,
secret way
actually,
to
that's
finish
true.
this level?
You're right. This is a much faster way to finish it.
Woo! Ah!
That, on the
Ew.
other hand, less so.
Oh, I thought this was the one where you. Sorry.
I still really
No.
want a Mario.
Just
You
run
know,
it.
you know what I'm
Run
a
and
talking
real
fly. Yeah, I do.
Mario 2
Sequel?
and Mario Maker.
I
Oh.
do too.
I really would have loved that.
Me too. I really like.
Because,
that
like I
game.
said, that's a game that suffers from some pretty
So-so level design.
level design at the end.
Which one? Mario 2?
Mario 2.
So
I'd
many
never-
different
I had
intros.
never
I love the
played-
aesthetic, and I love the way it plays, and I love the weird mechanics of Doki Doki Panic, and it's just all that
That's a
stuff
good
is
run.
cool.
Oh, I wanna do
So like right before.
Doki Doki Literature Club before I go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe after this.
I
Have
want to see it.
you heard about that one? I'm surprised that you're interested in that one.
That would be a good
Me?
thing to do while we eat a little bit.
Well, I want to.
yeah.
I want to see
Yeah,
it
that would be a good idea.
to assess
All that
what
stuff
how
about
interested
that.
I am.
The mute key says,
Essentially.
"Yay, Super Mario All Stars! Yay, we're doing a race actually. If you just joined us,
I believe we're winning a race, is what you're supposed to
we're
say.
up a little bit. We're up a stage
Because of my incredible playing.
Yeah, Mike's been.
You were up
amazing.
too, so they're making a comeback.
Huh? Well, they were right with us just a minute ago.
The
and they're
best
still
thing in
only
this whole
one
game
down,
is stepping on the cannonballs.
just standing on the platform
Like-
Watching them go
bouncing your
plump.
Well,
feet.
the feeling of bouncing off of them is
Mhm.
just so satisfying.
Don't you want to throw your hat at that bullet bill and then fly around
little
the
bit,
stage?
Mhm.
Jesus, I should have been paying attention to what you guys were doing. 'Cause
Am I the
I
only-
don't remember the layout of this fucking stage at all.
Am I the only one who hasn't played Odyssey yet?
It's
Yes.
they slowed down here too.
It's pretty good, Mike.
I'm gonna get it for sure. I just haven't decided when.
I would say
It's one of the
Tomorrow.
best games. I don't think Parrish was wrong in where he rated that one. It does rate
Below
very
the
highly.
Super Mario Brothers Wii U.
Well, I don't maybe agree with what should be.
So, did you say you had that, Joe?
What?
Super Mario Brothers Wii U.
I do.
We gotta give it a
We
try
should
now.
play that. So we should play
We
some of
should.
that because I played some of it and I don't. I remember thinking it was really beautiful and better than the other new Super Mario Brothers, but the thought that it might be the best of the mainline Mario Brothers games
Hard
would not
stomach.
have ever crossed my mind.
Jeez, another perfectly executed level.
I know Anthony's on fire. I thought for sure that you would
I know
get
you did.
worse
The
as
weak link.
well, no, not the weak link, but from switching between the consoles
not-
and stuff.
That one threw. I don't. That one threw me off more than
I find this feels weird on the emulator with this controller.
it does, but especially since I
Hey,
keep going to Super Nintendo.
He's a hoopster now.
Mewkey says Odyssey is nuts. It is amazing. NSMBU is pretty great. A lot of it comes down to all the cool extra features like Coin Rush and stuff.
Parrish specifically called out, I think, Super Luigi U.
I
as
have
being
that
one of the
too, but
reasons.
you can only
You
play
might
it
have
single
to hit the
player.
button.
But I got it.
Still
I
holding
got
the team back.
when I got my Wii U, I got the bundle,
Oh, okay.
so it came with
I mean,
New Super Mario
technically,
Brothers
shouldn't
U
Anthony be doing
and
this
New
level?
Super Luigi U.
Whatever.
If that's not the
Mine-
end of the turn.
Like in the
I got
same-
Oh,
I
it
got
goes
the
down here?
bundle
On
that
the
came.
one
I got
disc.
the
Down
bundle
here?
that came with
Yeah, you do.
Super Mario. New Super
Oh, I
Mario.
thought it was a frog suit.
I can't even remember the fucking name of it.
Super
The other-
Mario 3D
I don't
World.
think this.
3D
I think it's
World, yeah,
like
yeah.
the third.
So
or
I
the
bought
fourth level
3D
that
World.
has
I got it the
suit.
day 3D World came out, and
I think
I
it's
bought
one where
3D
you're in
World
and out of
with
the
it.
water.
But the bundle I got
Right,
came
that
with.
could be right.
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it that
New
Christmas, so they
Super Mario
they've just
U.
done a bundle for.
Which because I got
I
it
hate
right
these
when
freaking, like, lotus
because I got
flower
it with
things.
with that game, and on the day of new.
This level's really short if you just
new
go for
Super
the
Mario
exit.
World.
They all are.
I
kind of.
never really played U because
Mhm.
I was too busy
Ah.
playing 3D World,
Yeah.
No.
which is like legit one of my probably top like 5
I
favorite
like that
Mario
so
games.
good.
It's
Yeah.
super good. Like
The
probably
ending to that
Oh,
game. That was
wow.
close. My
Oh,
Jesus.
yikes.
Luigi U isn't reason enough to put Mario Brothers U on top because it is really, really good.
Wait, you're
but I
not
say that
supposed to
as a
jump
guy
into
You're
those
not
guys?
supposed to jump into the
who
Koopa.
always
That's not-
preferred Mario World to Mario 3, and it feels the closest to Mario World.
Oh, really?
3D World is also an
Luigi
amazing
World
game.
is the closest to Super Mario World? Or Luigi U, whatever it's called.
Isn't that just like the super
Luigi
hard
University.
version of?
I have no idea. Is this? This
I
is
thought
one
that
of
was like the time attack version where you had like 100.
You have only
There are
100
100
seconds,
seconds
and
for
like
each
the
level.
platforming is like a lot of the platforms.
This is
are,
the one
I
with the
think,
bass
removed
with the
and
instant
stuff.
death, right?
Sorry, did you
What
say
is?
the bass
Boss
with the
bass?
instant death?
Yeah, the bass that can eat you. Sorry, not boss.
He
bass.
is instant
Yeah.
death,
It
yes,
is Boss
but you
Bass,
can
isn't it?
kill him
I think
too.
it
It's
It's-
Big Bertha.
I
Big
thought Big
Bertha.
Bertha was
It
one of
didn't
those
make it to him.
kind of
Shit.
semi-apocryphal
To the
names that like it was in Nintendo
I don't
Power
think
but
he's
not
in
in the
this
manual
level.
for the game.
I think
think
it's in
you're
the
right, dude.
manual.
Am I
Pull up a
alright?
scan of
Yeah,
the
I think
manual.
you're
I
right.
don't know.
I think this is not that level.
Can't you?
So
I thought.
He's no, he's
okay.
right at the start of the level.
Okay. fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh,
He
no, no.
chases you, doesn't
You
he?
almost.
I'm having a really hard time with the swimming for some reason.
Me too.
It feels like off.
was
or
clutch.
weird or
I think
That's
it's.
because the swimming in Super Mario
You have to
World
follow
is
where the
so
ship
good.
goes.
No, 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 no. Like,
I was distracted. I was looking at their
This
thing
feels
'cause they
wrong. It
started
feels wrong to
asking
me.
questions.
And I don't know if it's because it's the emulator or because it's.
do you guys need me to beat this for you too?
No.
Because I
I
can't.
think it is your
need
turn.
you to beat that for me. You just
Is
have
my
to.
next turn
Your
Anthony's
next turn
turn?
is his next turn.
Okay.
It's like transitioning out of the water is like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always
Yeah, I
been a
agree.
little bit
It's a
fiddly
little-
in this
little
game.
fun.
It's always been a little fiddly, but
What?
It makes me want to play it on. Yeah, that's what happened to me. It makes me want to play it on.
Oof. Nice.
Is it Anthony's turn, or have you had two?
I only had one.
Okay,
He
go.
beat the thing, then
Right.
you beat that thing, then I died, and then you took your second.
I
turn.
did finish a level.
Yes,
That's right.
you did finish
It
a
happened.
good job.
There's
That'd be
proof.
my
And I
next
finally
turn.
died, so
Better hope I don't lose my last life, or the level's gonna come back.
Oh shit.
That's
Yeah,
why I
you
wanted.
guys are. You're in it together
that's right.
That's why I wanted to
in
do
the
this
worst
mode.
way possible. Yeah.
Ah, can't I thought?
Jump,
And I always,
jump.
for some reason, I thought you could jump through the bottom of the donut lifts.
No,
No,
But
No.
never.
Ah.
denied.
oh man,
exactly
I
the
got
same
juked by
bullet you
that
died to?
fish.
Yes.
All right, do I
Nice.
have anything useful that I
Oh,
can
no.
use here? Because this is my.
That's
Oh no, I got a couple
Continue.
lives
I got a
left.
couple
Thanks.
lives.
All right, no rush, no stress.
3D
Kurt.
World is also an
The
amazing
The start
game.
button on that controller.
Those
is
final
neat to, like-
stages were brutal
Yeah.
in the best way.
I was
And
like,
keep
yeah,
on
I'm
this
tapping
game.
buttons.
I really
don't
hope
think
that
of
they
The
put
final
out some of those games
stages-
on the Switch so that I can get them.
The final
What's that?
stages in
Oh, like all the Mario
Are we
games that
talking
I
about-
didn't get to play that were on the Wii U.
Are they talking about New Super Mario U or 3D World? Because the final
They're talking
stages in
about,
3D World are a motherfucker too.
Yeah,
Why
you
didn't we
got-
do this every time?
Oh man, those.
Like the final
The
stage.
one with
and
Bowser
the-
crushing everything
actually-
is amazing.
I like
Yeah,
tapped out.
that
It's
one is
fucking
amazing.
hard with four
tapped out
people.
on one of the like third or fourth one.
No,
The
fuck.
Is that
Oh,
three
you-
Because
3D
there's like
World that you're talking about?
There's like a giant
I slipped
rotating
right off
thing
the
that
side.
you have to like make a long jump and then
God damn
run
it.
on and then it's just
Did we just
infuriating.
we
just
we're
reset
fucked.
the level.
Yeah, we reset.
But no,
the
you
No,
level.
there's
take
the
the
castle.
pipe.
You don't
You
have
take
to
the
go
pipe.
back and redo any of the castles.
You can
have
use the
shortcuts.
pipe to skip
You
all
can
those
take the pipe,
levels.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why this is cool.
Yeah. Nice job, Mike.
God damn it, I slipped right
I'm
off.
glad you didn't have to do. I'm glad I didn't have to that.
Yay.
I think you're up for me.
Redeem yourself, Anthony.
We have to do.
We have to do that one.
Oh
3D
man,
or
wow,
go
you guys
for
have to do a ton of shit.
That's okay. I've got like 2 lives left. At some
If we
point, we're gonna
do-
fuck up
if
on
we do
World
the
3.
Hammer
Yeah,
Brothers.
we're gonna get stuck here.
Do you have the
Oh,
hammer?
no, we don't have a
We
hammer.
don't have the
I
hammer.
forgot about the rock.
We didn't get the hammer so far.
No, we missed it.
We didn't go to the
We're
cool
in-
place.
We're Russian.
There you go.
That was clutch.
I know, but
I
it's
really
really
let
There's
stuff
the best.
distract me. It's
Big
not
Bertha
good.
or Big Bass or whatever the fuck it's called. I think it is Big.
Boss
No,
hog.
Big
It's Big
Bertha.
Bertha.
It's
Isn't
Big
Big
Bertha.
Big
Bertha?
Bertha's the one that spits the little shit
Yeah,
fish out
that's
at you.
what I was just gonna say. I think Big Bertha.
All the big fish are Big Bertha.
I mean, in my heart they are, but officially
Shit,
they're not.
Eric.
They're
What?
officially.
Oh, sorry.
It's your life, man.
That was sabotage.
I'm
There you
telling
go.
you, at least as far as the
My turn's over
U.S.
because somebody
manual.
blocked the goddamn screen.
Sorry.
All right,
It's all right.
wiki this for us, Anthony.
That's what I'm doing.
Who's Big Bertha? Who's Boss Bass?
There is no boss
Rock
bass.
suit.
You made that up.
Boss Bass is the
The one that eats you in one gulp.
no, it's the one that goes on your wall and you push the button.
That's
and you
Big
say,
Mouth Billy
That's
Bass.
Billy Bass.
Big Berthas are huge, mouth-brooding cheap that live deep in the sea. She has a counterpart called Boss Bass.
Oh.
Okay, that doesn't really clear it up though.
Boss Bass is a huge cheap that eats seafarers. He has a mouth-brooding counterpart called Big Bertha. So
Oh,
we were
it's your
right.
turn.
We had it. We
that
nailed
may
it.
have been how I died.
I don't think that's in the
don't
original
just
manual,
maybe.
though. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Well, I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
the U.S. manual just said they're all Big
I remember
Bertha.
it from the Nintendo Power, like Super Player's Guide.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just found a folder actually of a ton of drawings I did, of like all of the Mario 3
Leave
stuff
the
like
mushroom.
over
It's
and
not that
over
important.
again.
It's not that important.
Don't be putting pressure on me, man.
Right, the comments say.
Ah! That's
Whoa!
oh. Man, I didn't see that other cheap because it was underneath the.
Yeah,
We're
you
just
jumped
giving-
through.
We're just giving them a chance. Is
2
what we're doing
milliseconds
right now.
too late.
Okay,
I've cleared all these levels and I only have 1 life left.
chat says Luigi was almost enough to put New Super Mario Bros. U on top because it is really, really good. But I say that as a guy that always prefers Super Mario World to Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, we've been there.
3D World is also an amazing game. Those final stages were brutal in the
If
best
I have to
way.
pee,
Oh, no.
can I
Yes!
have
Oh, no.
Anthony take an extra
Yes!
turn for me?
want.
Sure.
Why don't you use P during Mike's turn?
I mean, I'm gonna go now, but I might not be back in time.
How much P do you have?
Can you pause for a second, Mike?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Pause button's not doing it. Okay.
It's probably the
It's the select button, I guess. That's weird.
Maybe it should be that Anthony is on Joe's team and I'm the wild card.
I don't know. I've lost a lot of lives. Oh, these frickin' spinny platforms, man. Oh, and that. And, oh no!
Shoot him! Shoot him!
I'm trying. Oh, the wall saved him. I don't want to kill
Shoot
him that
him, Mike.
badly. I already shot him like 3 times.
There you go, nice.
Fuck every fish.
That's your motto. Your true colors come out when you're on the Twitch stream.
So that's what your Herring Alliance hat is really about.
Yeah, you never know.
Told you it
Very-
was a special club.
Very particular kind of alliance.
You have to beat this before I lose any more lives, because otherwise every one of these levels is going to reappear.
Okay.
Because somehow I've taken the lead and cleared most of these, except for the one that you did, I guess.
I'm gonna fucking laugh my ass off if Anthony gets like thwomped or something, and all the levels reset.
Oh, is this the
because of
annoying
that.
one where you have like 75 doors and you have to remember?
Yeah.
Is it that early?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought that was in like World
There's-
7.
I mean,
or
Kurt,
there's
you
something.
would
another
do,
one like that,
or
too.
whoever's not playing right now would do well to maybe watch Anthony and store up some info on this.
I can never remember which
Duck.
one. Fuck, not that one.
Man, I almost jumped up.
Yeah,
Holy
it was touch and go for a minute there.
shit.
I mean, if we're being honest, arguing about Super Mario 3 versus World, it's like arguing about Mega Man 2 versus 3, and it's all just like,
It's all really good.
it's like, which flavor of champagne do you like the best?
Champagne is gross.
Champagne is gross.
This is why I don't
You're talking
trust your
about
guys'
champagne
judgment.
Urbana.
This is why I don't trust your judgment when you say that 3 is better than World.
Mega Man 2 is also better than Mega Man 3, so I don't know.
I
I don't know
also
which
agree
side
with
of
that.
that you fall on, but
My opinion varies from day to day.
No.
I think
2 is
3
universally better than 3
Yep,
all the
agreed.
time.
I think 3 is the one that has the least nonsense parts in it.
It has the Doc Robot stages. Those are like whole cloth nonsense.
Those are awesome, and you can save between them.
They're total padding though. It's like, how can we pad
No,
this
they're-
game out? Oh,
they're
do
really
these
cool,
stages
like-
again.
Really challenging versions of the stages are the best part of the game.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
No level in New Super Mario Brothers U is as grueling and demanding as Champions Road.
That's the last stage in 3D World. I think.
Oh, 3D Land? 3D Land? Are you
3D
thinking?
World.
3D
Oh,
No,
okay.
The final stage in 3D World is a motherfucker.
How does it compare to the final stage in 3D Land?
It's harder
That doesn't.
because I
sound-
did them both.
That doesn't sound like fun at all. The one in 3D
There's
Land.
a section where, you know those things that you hit and they like send out that pulse of like laser, that circular laser.
right.
There's a section where like the platforms are crumbling and there's like a million of those things just all over the place.
And you have to just like time your jump so that you're never on the ground.
I
in the
cannot
wrong
remember
spot.
which one this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Which ones can you rule out for us, Anthony?
Many of them.
Nice.
Boy, that was gonna be embarrassing if I fucked that up.
It would have been because
Anthony's doing a really good job of catching you guys up to us right now.
I'm open to advice. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Okay, which one have you tried? It's not the first one.
It's not the first one. It's not that one. It's not that one.
I think I remember which one it is, but I'm not gonna
It's
tell
not
you.
that one. It's not that one. I don't think it's that one. Oh no, I did try that
Wait
one.
a sec. Wait a sec. He's still...
Okay.
It's probably not the last.
It's not the
one.
last one.
What's up?
You better huff it because you got 100 seconds left.
Where is he? Oh,
He's in this
He's in this stupid.
fucking palace and we
fucking
can't remember what
castle,
door
right?
goes where.
Fucking can't
I
remember.
think you already
which
taken that one.
I've taken almost all of them. Clearly the game
Obviously,
is broken now.
almost all of them is correct.
Yes. Alright, you know what? Let's try the first one. Even though
I
I
made
know
it
it's
past
not
the
that.
halfway point
Yeah.
here. Just for the record, or about to the halfway point. I don't know exactly what time Joe and I started, but
It was like 11, almost straight up.
I was gonna say you said you were playing.
There's only
Cuphead
3
for an
minutes left in
hour.
our race. I don't know if you want to extend it for a little while.
How long are we left in the race?
3 minutes.
There we-
I mean, I'm
No.
fine with extending it.
I'm having fun with
I
this.
want
Do
to
you guys
come back
wanna-
and win.
Do you want to do this some more?
We can go. You originally said an hour. We can
Yeah.
go an hour.
All right. Well, I'll reset the clock for like 20 minutes, and then we'll
We
be.
can just go to
done.
11 and then stop.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
17 minutes it is.
Call it 11.
Especially since apparently the audience missed like the first
Yeah.
15 minutes.
They did get to see the part where Anthony did every single door in this level 4 times.
Except.
Apparently not every single one.
Well, there's one you only have to do once.
I'm just gonna do them in order at this point.
So it's not 1, 2, or 3. Is that what we've established?
We've established it's not any of them.
I think your
impossible
your
to get that
next
level.
turn is
Yes.
Anthony.
That's correct.
There's one castle that's even more bullshit later on, the one where everything turns into coins.
And I think maybe that's the one I like can do.
I thought there was only one of these where
Oh, I ran out of
there's.
time. Sorry, Mike. It's not 1, 2, or 3
All right.
for sure, or the last
Now,
one.
how many stages do you have to redo?
Nothing yet. I can die once, and then if I die a second
This
time
level's-
before we clear this castle,
This
I-
level's super.
shit.
This level's super easy.
Every stage we've cleared so far is in my name. So if I die 2 more times before we finish this castle, then we have to redo them all.
That was like the most. That right there was the most challenge in this entire level, other than finding the right place.
I would say I thought finding the door was the challenge.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like I don't
Is.
think he'll die as long as he keeps at it.
All right.
I
So we think
enjoy
it's 4. Did you
Try it.
Did you try 4?
I'm fairly certain I tried that.
It's not
yeah,
4.
That's what I
Fuck.
thought. Go the other way,
Oh yeah, I can't go that way.
or
Oh,
maybe
that's,
it's a different.
that's
pipe.
like a power up probably that I don't care about right now. Although if it's a life, I maybe do care.
What?
That's some bullshit.
I stomped on that fucking fish. That is
clearly up
horse
near.
shit.
Yeah.
All right. It's not 1, 2, 3, or 4. I think it's like 6 or something. But we'll do 5 just so that we.
Hey, you guys are pretty close now.
Oh, what's this?
It's a 1-up.
All right, I'll take it. That gives us one
That's
more
help for
life
you. Yeah.
before we're in trouble. Ah, yeah. Hey, it's
It's
that
5?
one that I won't
Progress.
say out loud. Oh, this one's got wings.
Yeah. You got
Not for long.
Not for long.
The key to beating Boom Boom is just not let him you can't give him
Yeah.
any space to breathe.
They're super easy until you screw that up, and then
Yeah, right.
they're a huge pain.
The second you miss it, you're like shit.
Go sit on the dog.
I'm not gonna sit on the dog.
I've done it before.
I have done it before. That's why I won't do it again. Hi, little dog.
All right, your choice.
I wish I could
You want me
remember.
to take over?
This is where I think they get
It's
interesting
actually
too.
yours.
Is
Yeah,
the
it's your
Brenda's
turn.
opening and closing between our lives.
Yeah. Is this one's all
Hi,
underwater,
puppy.
right?
Is this the one where you can find a frog suit?
I don't know if you can find a frog suit in there, but
Yeah, there is one level where you can
It
find.
might be in like a much later world though. I think it's like a World 7 level.
I should have got
One of those World 7 levels where there's 2 layers and
See,
you're always
there's-
going up and
there's
down.
Big
between
Bertha.
them. She gives Bertha to that fish and then eats it.
Oh, give me that, give me that, give me that. No. Ah, no.
Easy come, easy go.
Get me through that section. Nope. Easy, easy.
So you don't have the chat up anymore.
It's still up there.
Oh, it's there.
It's on the side.
Let's see here. Doors 1, 2, 3, and 4. No good. Thanks, Nanton.
don't try to do World 7 without 99 lives because World 7 is a monster.
In this game or in one of the?
This game, I
Okay.
think.
World 7.
That's
is-
the
Seven-
pipe. That's
seven
the
and-
pipe world,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 7
I
is,
like
7
seven.
in this is much more difficult than 8.
Mm-hmm.
8 is harder, but 7 is cooler.
No. 8.
I don't like World 8 in this game almost.
I didn't
at
say I
all.
liked
There's
it,
that
I just
hammer.
said 7 is harder.
I spent 3 days in the hospital when I was a kid,
Because of
and
how
they
hard.
brought my.
World 7
it
was.
was so hard.
A piranha
How
plant
hard
jumped
was
through the
it?
screen and bit you.
They can't. My parents set up our NES. Set up our NES
In the hospital.
on the hospital screen,
I
and
was so glad
that's
that
where I
Emily
learned to
did this
beat.
level for me.
That's where I learned to
Yeah.
beat World 7.
Fuck. That's good. I hate that level.
Sometimes these things.
This,
have
I can't do
power.
the swimming, like getting out of the water for
Yeah.
some reason.
Don't go in then.
Good advice. There's a hammer.
Nice. You guys already beat that hammer, brother, didn't you? I think my next life is going to be your turn, Anthony.
You know what?
Snow.
I'm skipping this fucking thing.
Do it.
Hey, that's,
Fuck
that's
that
a
level.
sound strategy.
Get me do it.
Just don't lose.
Do we want to take that canoe?
Yeah.
I mean, you would have
I mean,
to
it's
use
just
this
it's
thing,
fun and
so-
cool, but it's not fast. I don't think.
But it
So-
gets you some.
It
good
depends on
power-ups,
whether you
though.
want to get a guaranteed frog suit. I think
Yeah.
I've actually got a frog suit in my inventory. I would save the hammer if we make it to World 4. We could get a Tanuki suit. I think by
Okay.
smashing the rock.
I don't think we're gonna get to 4.
I don't know, man. We got 12
Oh,
minutes left.
come on!
Oh.
Fuck
Is that
you.
door 5?
6.
6.
It's the 6th door.
It is door 6.
So how did...
Door
I
5
had
is
a
worth
cloud.
taking.
I had a Juggum's Cloud.
What?
I had a Juggum's
A
Cloud.
Juggalo cloud.
Juggalo.
How does it
Cloud, yeah.
work?
With magnets.
Isn't it weird that Juggalos are cool now?
Are they?
Not cool, but
Oh, they're, like,
they're not bad.
Anti-fascists.
They're not bad. There's a distinction.
I mean, most people are anti-fascists.
Not as many as I would like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Mike on that one.
Number could be higher.
Definitely.
Nope. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ooh,
That was good.
I lost track of where I was
Yeah.
for a second.
Thinking on your feet.
Yeah, the mute key says 8 is pretty easy if you know the tracks to it. I agree with that in this game.
There's
Yeah.
frog suit.
I
Nice.
think you meant the word tricks, but yes.
Oh, tracks.
Also,
Like
if you know
swimming
tracks.
underneath the boats in the boat level.
Yeah.
And saving up all your P-Wings so that you don't have to do the shitty levels. Like the Air Force. Ugh.
Well, Anthony, you want to go for a boat ride?
Yeah, man. How do I use the?
Press B-
it's X, I think.
yeah, one on the left.
Ooh,
Eat it, fish.
nice.
Yeah, Mike got all the good items.
When I say it, I mean not me.
Yeah, eat something else.
Like a fireball. Oh,
Oh,
come
or you.
on!
Or you, in that case.
You want me to beat that level for you?
I looked up and saw
Here,
that.
Eric,
and
I'll
was
let
just
you
like,
get one of those items in.
all right, thanks.
I think there's another one way far away.
There is like a
There-
whole other
there's
island,
another
right?
Yeah,
You
there
can...
is, yeah.
Oh man, I love this level.
Oh.
Spiky.
We used to call these
Spiky's
guys
a
spin 'em
dick.
ups or something like that.
Yeah, I think they are called spikies though.
Yeah, they probably didn't name a character after throwing up. Spikies are cool. It's kind of criminal that Spikies have been in so few games. That's gonna be
Christ.
super slow.
I
man.
guess-
It's just
so,
all,
That's my
it's all
thought.
Like-
going wrong.
Going back to talking about the
I don't
Jeremy
even have it
Parrish's
fast.
Mario ranking on Polygon, I guess it shouldn't surprise that because like he wrote a really glowing review of the first New Super Mario Brothers for DS. And
You
it was
trashed
part
it
of
in that list, though.
it was part of what convinced me to buy one, and then I played it. And I was
Card
like,
game.
man, this
You guys on me
game
yet?
is
As a matter
not
of
really
fact, we
that
are.
It's not.
All right.
good.
It's all right. They couldn't beat it either.
I guess I just need to do this Hammer Brothers.
You could do the card game if you want.
I don't care about the card game.
I love the card game.
I like talking shit about a game I know that all of us have beaten multiple
You
times.
wanna jump up there? There you go. Good job. Good tactics.
No,
dumbass.
really though. Until the last time I played through all of these, like I don't think I'd beaten any of them without warping. And then I was like, I'm gonna
Mario
beat
games?
all these games without warping.
I definitely did 2 and 3 when I was a kid.
I was the guy who always wanted to play 3 without warping, and my friend was like, "Oh God, no!"
I definitely
takes like
never
4
beat-
hours.
It takes a long time to beat.
Well,
though.
the warping in this game is also like almost like a functional saving system.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
Right.
Because you can get 2 whistles in the first world, and then you
Yeah.
can warp to any other world. So basically, like, there's no save function, but like there kind of is.
Yeah, you can go where you want.
Or you can get a warp whistle in the first world and just go back to where you left off.
Hey,
Yeah.
so bear in mind when it's your turn, if you want, you can just go straight to 8. You don't have to deal with this castle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is this the underwater ghosts?
Yeah, but this is a guaranteed path to the castle, right? If we beat this.
This is the castle. What I'm saying is that because of the way the bridges work, you have the option to just not come here if you want.
Oh, well, is
Yeah,
there
they
any
close
reason
on
for
your
me not
turn,
to
but
do
they
this,
open
though?
on Mike's turn.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no reason
Sixth
for me to
door
play
card.
8, is there?
Oh yeah, we have to do 8, I think. Eight's just the next level after this castle.
Oh, okay.
1, 2.
I guess for the sake of our race, if it's gonna come down to the wire, I don't
Glad-
think
glad
castles
Mario
don't have
can-
numbers, so they don't count.
Glad Mario can hold his breath infinitely.
That one. It's the one I thought it was. It was like it's the one at the end.
Oh,
of
no,
the first
blocks.
gap in the.
You got him. I'll let him breathe.
I'm kind of getting used to the feel of this with the controller and the
Yeah.
stuff, so I'm getting a little better.
Mute Key says I've done SMB 3 100% in the past. It is not recommended.
It's like 4 or 5
Did anyone
hours.
tell you
Takes a
you're
long
not
time.
supposed to crash into the bosses yet?
So I did it
Wait,
in
we
this
want this pipe?
version when I did it, so
think
I
it
could
takes you like
save.
a Toad House or something.
I get it though, because if
I
you
guess
do
9 is the one
if
that
you
gets
do
us
it
You
to
did
the
it in
right?
this version?
I did it. I
spin
did
the
the
top and
100% in
bounce
this
off of
version,
them.
so I could save.
And
What does
it's like,
100% even
when you've
mean?
played this
Do
all
every
once,
level.
that's
I
what
beat
you wanna
every
do,
single
because you don't
stage and
jump really
didn't
high and waste
skip
time.
it.
Oh
Right.
shit!
Right.
But those go farther down than I
Fuck.
thought they did.
Did you go through the pipe or did you go to World 8?
I just went to 8.
You dumbass.
I don't remember whose turn it is to let.
Do you want me to?
you
the
finished.
doors.
That was when you finished.
Doors 1,
that
2,
for me,
3,
right?
and 4 are no good according to our
Yes.
chat. If that's still
That's
true.
correct.
That
I
is
know. We
correct.
know which door it is. I just ran the wrong way and
Oh, okay.
jumped in the water.
All right.
5 and 6 are both worth pursuing. Oh dang! Glad to hear you, stupid fish. Eat the fish.
Stop. Are we playing Revolution X again? Like,
Joe, it's the one good
Oh,
thing.
whoa.
What?
There
What
you
was
go.
that
You
clipping
got him,
bullshit?
You got him.
Yeah.
there's no way we're gonna come back.
I didn't remember he did that. Oh yeah. we're
Yeah, in 6 minutes, there's no fucking. And now I have to continue, so all the worlds are gonna repopulate.
Right.
This
Is that
over.
mute key?
Yeah.
I've always called him Muteki.
I don't
And
know.
why is the K capitalized?
I
What's
don't
up,
know.
Anthony?
Not my problem.
How do you put in the chat how to say your name?
I think he said the.
I believe it has been officially. Oh yeah, look at that
Okay.
snipe.
Well,
That
Nice,
fish
that
from
was
the
good.
In
You
any
no
case-
scope that motherfucker.
360 no scope.
360 no scope. You can only do that in
Yeah,
Mario
360.
World. Yeah.
Did I just do the Evan beat?
Yes.
Yes.
Do
Do
we
we
have
need
to
to
do
turn
anything?
it off?
Shit, cards don't finish this level. We're not gonna win anyway, so I guess this doesn't really matter.
Give it to Anthony. Oh no, Kurt's playing right now.
Kurt's playing
I got it.
Ow!
Ow!
Oh jeez.
Who
So
threw
here's
the
the
controller
thing.
at my head?
So here's the thing: you keep sitting on this, and then I can't move it. And when I try to, I
You
almost
tried to
yanks
exit.
it out of my hand. That time it did.
All right. Oh hey, this level again.
Which I'm more worried
You know,
about the controller.
Win,
than your
lose, or
head, it
draw,
turns
we
out.
all win because we got to play Mario Brothers 3 for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is great. I love this game.
It's a
This
great
game
game.
is fucking great.
Top 1% of all.
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, Luigi's dead.
Oh, yeah, I did. We play some levels. So you guys might have a
So-
shot. That was my last life. You got 4 minutes. No pressure.
So like,
That's
yeah.
not me.
But, this
Oh,
pipe takes you
no,
back.
am
That's
I
what it
done?
is. That's the shortcut pipe.
Okay,
You beat the
that's
castle, you
good.
get a
Alright.
shortcut, right?
Good. Yep, we're good then.
Give me that.
Anyway.
I wasn't really worried.
I don't really care.
Yeah, no.
Anyways.
Nice.
This level?
But for me, like, it's World and 3, and I like Mario Galaxy 2 the most of the 3D games.
Galaxy 2.
Galaxy
Galaxy-
1 and 2 are both amazing.
I think Galaxy 1 is better than 2.
Galaxy 2 is better.
I think
don't-
Galaxy
you know
1
what?
is the more like essential.
You know what?
What?
I don't care. They're
Well,
both really
I-
fucking
They're both
good.
really good.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like splitting hairs in a
Yeah.
video.
You,
I
Kurt.
just don't care.
Yeah.
I
about-
sort of just kind of kept playing those games until the second one came out anyway, so I'd like,
Yeah.
I-
one sort of rolled into the other for me.
I've always felt that they're basically two halves of the same game.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you want some more levels?
And-
with slightly better graphics?
We can do that.
Yeah, I think it was more, I may have hit some fatigue a little bit, which is,
With 2. I think I played
It
one
was
when
like
it
a
went around
split
that
second less
time
time
it came
than
out,
I think
so.
every time I try to jump on that thing.
I've got favorite levels across both of them. I have a. Oh, this is the level where you can get a free frog suit.
Let's see. Miyuki says, I intended it to be like the Japanese word, so like muteki,
Ah,
but
ah.
I don't particularly care about the pronunciation
Ah.
overall. Labville says, I always thought it was like that. The capital K threw me off. And Muteki says, I prefer G1 over G2 mainly because it's a more coherent
Oh, damn it.
experience.
yes.
Yeah, like the story is a little bit more.
Galaxy 1 does all the most important new stuff, and then Galaxy 2 has a couple.
Galaxy 2 is a refinement on that.
Yeah.
I think in terms of like,
Galaxy 1 broke all the ground, and then Galaxy 2 gives
I
you
think-
some cool.
I feel
things.
like
think
Galaxy 2
Mike's-
had less stuff in it that I hated also.
Mike's
Yes.
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
probably true.
But
two
I
halves of
also
the same hole. I think is
Fuck
The
you,
way I
giant
think about it,
fish,
yeah.
motherfucker.
It's more like a double
Um,
album.
yeah.
yeah.
Only there are.
But there's
like
only
40
one good album's worth of songs on any given double album.
Right, and that's still maybe kind of true.
Yeah, imagine if there was a Mario Galaxy that just had the best stuff from both games.
No purple coins, no speedy comets.
I didn't mind the speedy comments.
Fuck all. Who
Me
cares
neither.
about any of that? Just get rid of the ones where you stand on top of the ball and you have to hold the Wiimote up
My
in the air.
son loves those levels.
Yeah, those are the
I've had to
bullshit.
play them so
Those
many
Anything
times.
that involves fucking steering the dolphin with the fucking Wiimote or standing on the ball,
Yep.
those can fuck off.
Yep.
I mind those. I hate way more than the purple coins or the fast comets or the Shadow Mario races.
Yeah. I wish Galaxy 2 had more exploration and Galaxy 1 had fewer giant eels.
True.
What's wrong with giant eels?
So Mike,
They suck.
They're cool.
Yeah, they-
Use
yeah.
fire homing missile shells at them.
God damn it.
so Mike, Mario
Infuriating.
new one,
Is this
Are we done?
Odyssey?
Odyssey.
Yeah, we're done.
I got hit in the
We're
head.
done.
I
We have a
don't.
minute
My,
left.
my memory ain't doing so hot.
So I think Joe did an admirable job getting this far with me tied around his neck and dragging him under.
Kurt is my albatross.
I don't know. I saw Joe die quite a few times too.
I mean, I'm not saying I didn't,
Way less than me.
but I didn't like jump into enemies. I don't think very often.
You
So,
died
Mike,
on the.
in Odyssey,
You died.
I
I,
think-
got further
didn't there
on
are
that
motion
first airship
controls
than
that
you
are
did the
optional?
first go-round.
Yeah.
so like you can like
Hat
do it
throw.
to
Right
like
before I jumped
throw the
into
hat up, or throw it
Yeah, look,
slightly
it's the guy
further,
from
or make
Mario
it
World.
home to enemies.
Yeah, see, that's really cool. That
I mean, he could
Triceratops
just be a
guys in the
spider.
game.
Spiders are cool too. What do
It's
you
a
got against
Resner.
spiders?
Resner.
So,
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now what are we doing?
So there's this message that comes up when you start the
We have 1
every time you
minute
turn the
left, I
game
think.
on. That's like you should consider using motion controls because you can do extra stuff. And
No.
No.
it's like no. And
You know
there's
what-
this,
you know what's
there's this-
awesome?
There's this picture. There's this
Although
there's
actually, I
memes
do
going around
use
the internet.
one
It's like Mario Odyssey says you do this, and
do
I
that
say
to
fuck
make it spin
you.
around you to catch
all right,
things that
it's time for a
fly
frog
out.
airship.
But you
Yeah,
can
do it.
also spin Mario around
That's-
with the stick until he does like a pirouette and then throw the hat, and he'll still do that.
Officially speaking, we have 11
But
seconds
this is really
left.
fast.
Well,
Thing.
Kurt's
Can you turn the timer
Kurt's
off
given
when
up
it
in the
rings?
last
I
11
figured it
seconds.
was like when I looked at my.
Kind of a foregone conclusion at
It's
this
just going
point.
to come up and you
No
just
way.
stop.
I believe in you guys.
What
I have never saved a king with a frog suit on, by the way. I don't know if anyone here has done that.
Oh yeah.
He says stuff with all the suits.
You've never.
The Hammer Brothers suit is the one where he. That's I think my favorite one, but I don't remember exactly what he says now.
You know what? I don't want that
Around the
badly.
Hammer Brothers suit.
Yeah.
What are
What's
we
up there?
doing next?
I don't know.
Satisfying.
Are we gonna have some? Are we gonna eat a little bit and play that weird?
Doki Doki.
thing
Yeah,
that
we need
Mike
to
wanted
download
check
it.
out?
But it shouldn't take too long, I'm assuming.
All right.
So are we gonna
Does
save
someone
Genesis
own it?
stuff
Oh,
for
no, you said
the
it was
morning when people come back?
Why don't we do it during the night
guess
once
so.
the other guys go? We got what we need. Oh, you wanted to do 4 players.
I
like
wanted
that.
to do 4-player General Chaos.
Well, we could save General Chaos for tomorrow.
Or we
We could
could.
do other Genesis. Oh, dang it.
What time is it?
It is
It's
11.
11.
And
When are you leaving?
I was figuring around 11 or midnight,
Well,
Now you got to choose.
Now it's
an hour,
11.
an hour.
and I'm not prepared to leave yet.
All right. So, do you want to see Doki Doki Literature Club, or would you rather play 4-player General Chaos?
Well, how long is the Doki Doki thing?
It's not the kind of thing we can finish in one sitting.
Okay. So we
Yeah,
can
I just
play
want
it
to.
for
I
a
want to
while,
check it out for a little bit. Yeah.
If we like it, we could theoretically
It's
finish
probably
it
it's
today,
probably a
but,
pretty good
like,
thing if you guys
It's
are
like
gonna
a
eat.
5-hour game, I want to say.
All right.
Well, let's do that and eat a little bit, and then we'll play General Chaos. Like Genesis or Genesis, and is never more than a half an hour.
Right.
Generally speaking, I mean, it usually is because usually we're shooting shit about
Operatively.
something stupid, but.
so I should set the Genesis up while we're eating and playing
no.
Doki Doki Literature
Yeah.
Club, is
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay.
I'll find that. Where is it? It's on itch.
I'm just
And
gonna
then if
keep
this
playing
is-
Super Mario until
I think the race is
something
over,
else
but
is
everyone
set up.
participated as a winner.
Yeah, I had a great time playing
Especially
Super Mario
me.
3.
Yep.
I love Super Mario Brothers.
My
3.
team didn't lose.
We don't do that giving trophies to everyone in this house.
no participation.
There are no
Participation on
trophies,
that.
so it's fine.
We don't have enough.
No, we definitely
No,
It's
no,
mostly
no.
down to
Can't all
money,
have-
really.
We can cut it into pieces.
Actually, the way we figured out we're doing it is we're not giving trophies to anybody.
Mike, are you making me
Even
download
better.
an anime porn game?
It's
Yes.
not porn, it's horror.
I mean,
It's an anime.
What do you
horror.
guys
Is it
think?
horror
Not
porn?
knowing-
I
Look at
want to
this.
play it too.
God damn it!
It's supposed to be
Do it.
scary and
Do
disturbing,
it.
so maybe
Yeah,
it's just
do it.
really good porn.
okay.
Wow.
It's what's that?
Wow,
I might
indeed.
know more.
It's
about
Arrow
it
Guro or
than
whatever the
I
fuck
need
they
to.
call that shit.
It's on Steam also, so I'm just gonna.
Is that like?
Sure, I didn't realize it was
Goro
on Steam.
Of that guy with 4 arms.
It's got Doki Doki in the name. It's got to be good, right?
Arrow Goro.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Well, I'm
All
happy
right,
to drive
well,
that while people eat for a while.
You should drive
Because
that.
I don't mind eating like a little later. Like 15, 20 minutes.
What time are you guys planning on coming back? Are you guys coming back for the end tomorrow?
Well,
I am.
Anthony has to come back
Anthony has
and
to
get
come and get
Mike,
Mike.
but I
We're
don't think
finishing at
Kurt's
11,
coming.
right?
11ish, yeah.
Oh, you guys
Um,
before noon?
Yeah. Plan was to try and start at 10.
I knew that wasn't going to
So
happen.
ironically, I ended up getting here right.
Similar to games you
not
played,
too
like
long after you
Danganronpa
started.
3.
Yeah,
which took
you
me
got here
40
right
hours.
like
20.
40
You
hours.
did
I
a
don't
little
think it
bit.
actually
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm never
Yeah.
playing any Danganronpa sequels.
so I'm probably
It
getting
didn't
up
take me
7
that
or
long,
7:30, depending
I've
on
been really
when my
enjoying playing Phoenix
biological
Wright
alarm
6 on my
goes off.
phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Holding up
We'll
still
be
pretty
here.
good.
And
I like
playing
it.
video
set,
games.
Nothing-
I will set
nothing too
everybody up
gross
with
so
breakfast
far.
and
No
stuff, and then I'll come
transphobic
back. I'll
Not so
probably
far.
shower
anything,
later
that's
in the
good.
day.
I have a feeling they're
Yeah.
not going to get
So-
into it in this game, so good.
But
That's
like I was telling Mike, I can bring you guys.
that
pick
is
up
totally
donuts
fun. I
and
really
coffee.
Danganronpa
Donuts
3 is
from District
I think
Donut,
my favorite
so.
in the series by far. I just
Yeah,
I really
I'm
the
happy to
cast
grab
of
it too,
characters is
but-
just I like them all.
Yeah, I just didn't like the first one that much. Like, I really
Yeah.
like the.
I
You
had
didn't like
no
the first
idea.
one that
I had
much.
no
I really like the
plans
Zero
other than
Escape games. I
Donut,
really
but
like the
didn't know
Phoenix
where.
Wright games. And I
There's
think
a-
that's
there
maybe
that
just
place on
enough
Barracks Road we
visual
went
novels for me.
One
Yeah.
Eric and
Plus
Nick were here,
Doki
I
Doki
think,
Literature Club.
2 or 3 years ago. We went to brunch and then we went to there's a donut shop up the street in
Yep.
Barracks Row.
Yep.
Vaguely.
That place there's one in Georgetown, right across the bridge.
Mario games are so good.
They are.
Except
We
the
will
ones
play
that
more.
aren't,
We'll play more Mario
like
games.
Sunshine.
Fuck you.
I've never played Sunshine, but I've watched Giant
Do you
Bomb
guys
at it,
wanna-
and it looks really
Do you
bad.
guys want to play some
Fuck you.
Sunshine?
So
Sunshine's
I wanted
good.
to revisit
I
Sunshine.
do
I actually
too,
wouldn't
yeah.
mind revisiting Sunshine at some point.
It's
tonight.
good,
Alright,
but
we should
I mean,
play it
it's
sometime.
not great.
It's so fucking
It's good.
twitchy. I tried to play it and it's just the controls.
It's
the-
so slippery.
It goes from Mario goes from 0 to 60
Yep.
at the tilt of a stick, and it just sucks. They couldn't figure out how to accurately
It's like
like
analog
calibrate.
control without the analog control.
Right? Yeah, they couldn't figure out how to properly calibrate the dead zone on
That's
the
weird
analog.
because
I don't know,
Mario
I think
64 is
he's-
okay.
I think he's a lot
Yeah,
of.
but
I
that's
think,
a different. The stick is.
I
that's
think he's
got
a lot of
different
fun.
stick on
I
it.
think he's fun to control because he's slippery, and most of the time you have that jetpack to like course correct, and it makes it a really valuable tool. So then there's all the levels where they
So
take it
they
away.
made a game where the shitty controls
Which
are made up
It's
for
not.
by-
No, it's not
Which
shitty.
I
It's
love
just
those levels.
it's super fast and super loose. So you move really crazy, and like it's like trying to. It's like controlled chaos,
Right.
and you're able to course correct it.
But
and then there are times where they take the
So-
training wheels off, and it's like it feels insane.
Combined with me playing it and not liking the way the controls were, and watching so Giant Bomb's been doing a series called Steal My Sunshine, where they pass the controller, but it's competitive. So every time you get a shine, you turn this thing on a gumball machine and get your
Okay.
own shine, and the person who has the most at the end wins.
Okay.
And they're like betting them during.
But they're
levels
also
and
betting
things like
them,
that.
and there's like some
Colored-
random
colored
colored
gumballs
shines
that
in
do
there that
stuff.
force you to like trade cups or give you an extra turn or whatever.
Okay.
But watching them play that and observing the level design brought back this flood of frustration and hatred that I had like sealed up inside my brain for Mario Sunshine, and like watching it I could like feel myself getting stressed out because of how awful and abusive some of the level design in that game is. It's ridiculous how
I mean, I
bad it
remember
is in some
yelling
places.
the word